Okay, so we have a list of scriptures coming to us exclusively from the Hebrew Bible. And that is, well, we've got some stuff in the New Testament. I'll share it with you in just a slide or so. That says in the book of Isaiah, 3 different passages, "Behold, the former things have come to pass, and now I declare new things. Before they spring forth, I proclaim them to you." So this, God is doing a new thing. Have you heard this before? All right. Isaiah 43, "Behold, I will do something new. Now it will spring forth. Will you not be aware of it? I'll even make a roadway in the wilderness, rivers in the desert," etc. And then again in chapter 48, verse 6, "You have heard, look at this, look at all this, and will you not declare it? If I proclaim to you new things from this time, even hidden things which you have not known." So we get this new thing theology. I've been hearing about it ever since I came into Pentecost in 1976. So this is not a new thing as far as this emphasis on God is doing something new. Now, the way that I have heard this applied, whenever these passages become popular, is when somebody needs them to become popular because there's some kind of a strange aberration that's taking place, some kind of, if you're a Star Wars fan, a fluctuation in the Force. And there's some sort of strange thing that a pastor, evangelist, prophecy teacher, or whatever is trying to justify. I want you to think back. I'm not going to name any in particular because I don't want to embarrass anybody. I've been involved in some of these myself. But not anymore, because I'm keeping my eyes on the prize. I'm keeping my eyes fixed on Jesus, the author and perfecter of my faith. You go back, please. I'm inviting you. I'm almost like begging you to do this. I don't want whatever we decide right here on these passages, how to interpret them and how to apply them. I don't want that all to rest on, well, Wave said, Dr. Nunnally said in class, etc., etc. I want you to study this out yourself. So whether you've written this down, you've taken a picture of it, you're going to look at this on the internet or whatever, you've got these 3 passages in Isaiah, these 3 new things passages. I'm telling you that these texts refer largely to what God is getting ready to do in terms of bringing His people back out of Babylon. These passages are bathed with this kind of language. Creation language, talks about heavens and the earth, and God laid the foundations from of old, and that kind of thing. And then it's also bathed with Exodus terminology. Stuff coming out of the book of Exodus, the way that the book of Exodus lays out in terms of God delivering His people from a former bondage, a sort of an exile from the land of Canaan, and bringing them back and bringing them to the land of promise. Isaiah is using both of these kinds of language, creation language and Exodus language, to describe what He's getting ready to do prophetically, and that is bring His people up out of Babylon and restore them to the land, to His presence, and to His word in the land of promise. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch our videos. If you're benefiting from the content that you're receiving from them, please make sure that you're following us on Facebook and that you subscribe to the YouTube channel so you never miss a thing. While you're at it, share our content with your friends and family. Encourage them to follow us as well. Thanks for helping us to reach as many as we can with a powerful message of God's Word in its original context.